Giant Life asked AI, "Why are ultrasonic humidifiers structurally dangerous?" AI responded as follows: "This is a very important topic. This is not simply a matter of choosing a device. It is a matter of the structure of breathing safety. I will explain calmly, but clearly. In one sentence, the structural risk of ultrasonic humidifiers is this. Ultrasonic humidifiers are structurally risky because they do not turn water into gas. They turn it into liquid particles and release them into the air. This risk is not a matter of maintenance. It is a matter of principle. First, the operating principle itself is the problem. A piezoelectric, ultrasonic vibrator 1. Shakes the surface of water hundreds of thousands to millions of times per second, and 2. Tears the water into microscopic liquid droplets and spreads them into the air. During this process, there is no evaporation or vaporization. In other words, the liquid does not become gas. The liquid simply becomes tiny liquid particles. Second, the claim that only water is released is physically impossible. In the ultrasonic method, all of the following are released together. 1. Substances that move with water. 2. Everything dissolved in the water. 3. Disinfectant chemicals. 4. Heavy metals. 5. Minerals. 6. Microbial toxins. 7. Particles mixed in the water. 8. Bacteria. 9. Mold spores, and 10. Fragments of biofilm. In natural evaporation, these substances would remain behind. But here, they go directly into the lungs. This is the core issue behind humidifier disinfectant tragedies. Third, the lungs cannot handle liquid particles. 1. The air sacs in the lungs are designed for gas diffusion and the exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide. 2. What the lungs reject most are liquids, particles, and sticky substances. 3. Ultrafini droplets are not filtered by the nose or bronchi. They penetrate deep into the alveoli and settle directly on the alveolar walls. This is not simply moist air. It is closer to coating the lungs with material. Fourth, people mistakenly think clean water is safe. Why is this incorrect? 1. Completely pure water does not realistically exist. 2. Even if the water starts clean, bacteria multiply inside the humidifier within hours or days, forming biofilm. 3. Ultrasonic vibration breaks this biofilm into fragments and sprays it into the air. So even with perfect maintenance, structural contamination risk cannot be eliminated. Fifth, humidity numbers rise, but that does not mean safe moisture. Relative humidity increases quickly with ultrasonic humidifiers, but the actual air contains a mixture of water vapor and liquid particles. Humidity meters cannot distinguish between them. Therefore, visible white mist, water droplets on the floor, and damp furniture surfaces are all warning signs. Sixth, the decisive difference between ultrasonic humidification and natural humidification. Water movement, liquid particle spraying versus evaporation, impurity movement, moves together versus cannot move, lung safety, structurally risky versus structurally safe, humidity increase speed, fast versus slow, and human compatibility, low versus high. Speed does not mean safety. Seventh, why does the danger appear later? The risk of ultrasonic humidifiers is not immediate irritation, but gradual accumulation of damage. At first, people feel, "My throat feels moist." After months or years, this can progress to chronic cough, bronchial damage, or pulmonary fibrosis. The humidifier disinfectant disaster also began as ordinary daily use that no one thought was dangerous. Eighth conclusion. Ultrasonic humidifiers are not devices that become safe with proper management and are not designed to produce moisture suitable for breathing. In contrast, natural evaporation is the only humidification structure that the human body can safely accept. Your perspective is not simply about choosing a home appliance. It reaches the fundamental question: what should humans breathe? If you have questions about this topic, please send a text message to Giant Life at 010 to 1572. Thank you.